just about set. And today on the hill, Justin Steele.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Swanson makes the grab, 1 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, it's Siggy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Ball 1 there. 1 out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Luis Arraez stands in. Fastball for a strike. Arraez throws right, bats left. 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong nabs it, and there's 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. That one catches the corner for a strike. Just misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. To third. Toss to Turner, and they take care of Tatis for the out. That ends the frame. 1 left for San Diego. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Nick Pivetta.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. Fastball is outside. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Popped up. Cronenworth. And it's caught for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
John Birdie at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner. But what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. Never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Arise makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Tucker checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Joe McDonald says he won a round. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to wait.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Steele back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the DH for the Padres, Eggy Rosario. That's in there. 0-1. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Got the bat going too soon at strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Popped up. Turner gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one in there across the letters.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one upstairs. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hat makes the play, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1 popped up. Amaya settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Padres lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki with a homer in his last game. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ian Happ up to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. And that drops in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Just missed. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. This one popped up. Cronenworth makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
That's too low. 2-1. One down, base is empty. That one inside. 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut out and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
One out and a runner at second. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth launched a homer in his most recent game. Just missed. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And another ball.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
No,
I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air out towards right center. Tucker on the move. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 3.
So the San Diego
Jackson
batting order turns over.
Merrill.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hat as this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
2 outs,
Xander
base is empty.
Bogaerts.
Next to hit, Xander Bogaerts. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one missing low. This to third. Birdie. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
Here's
for
the Cubs
Cubs,
leadoff man,
the second
Nico
baseman,
Horner.
Nico Horner.
Comebacker to the mound. And they get Nico Horner one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, John.
So up next,
Birdie.
John Birdie. He popped out his first time. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has
Outside.
maybe above average speed, but he does. And a foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it falls. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Number 30, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Grounder might be 2 on a Cronenworth, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 4, Luis Arias.
And he deals. Just missed. Grounds one to short. Swanson fires over to first. Just got him on that one.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000, and then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Toss to Turner, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty, and now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
2 outs, runner at first. Eggy Rosario now at the plate. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Rosario, in his 2nd season, 25 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Fought off foul. Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Outside. And it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Happ sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now, Seiya Suzuki.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left
at the plate, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. They got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin.
So now Turner into that right side. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's out.
Got him. That's
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. deal. Back to work. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Flied to right his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Swung on, popped up left side. Birdie under it. Squeezes it. One down.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Merrill checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. The Padres trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that's
No,
off
inside.
the inside edge. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Now
That's
one
ball
missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. And that is downstairs. Counts full, 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. Merrill, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Runner!
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And that'll do it. Here at Wrigley
Leading off
Field,
for
ready
the
to go
Cubs,
for the last
the
half of the inning.
shortstop,
So up now for
Dansby
Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That's in for a strike. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
And that
Inside
misses. Ball two. Now this is in the air down the line. Joe getting an angle on it. Makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Now the catcher up to hit, Miguel Amaya. First time up was a pop out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 4.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, top 6. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogart.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with
Ball
some
1, no
action.
strike.
Ryan Presley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 43, also getting ready. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Now this team is
Ball
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nope.
Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. The other way, and base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here comes Manny Machado. He's 2 for 2. And that one almost got him. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's one. He's out. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing.